first, bro.
Got the little intro. We good. Sweet.
Mixed trouble behavior with tequila makes me wanna say, yeah, yeah. I met her in Mexico.
Hey yo, what's up? What's up? Welcome back to the Webway. We've got a special guest on today. Some may call him the newest podcast guru. He's been on a lot of podcasts, but known him for a while now. But I'll let him introduce himself.
What's up, fams? What's up, Ulz? Thanks for having me on. Name is Ardie Savea, Sav. Some may call me or Ards. But yeah, born and bred in Wellington.
Awesome. Good to have you also on the podcast, bro. So, how you been anyway, bro? Like, how's the fams?
Yeah,
How's
I've been
COVID
good.
and
Ulz. I've been good, bro. I've obviously coming back from injury, so I've just been like, I'm at the stage where I'm running now.
Oh, mean.
And like it's mean running,
Yeah.
but then it's like conditioning as well.
Oh,
So it's
bro.
like it's like a start of preseason for me.
Oh, yo.
So that's been all good. Family's all good. The little ones just finished daycare, bro. Just picked her up before.
Oh, wow.
Sasa's sussing her out, and Sasa's been good, bro.
Yeah.
So family's good, which makes everything good.
Oh, 100%. Happy wife, happy life, also.
That's it, brother.
It's true. So, knees feeling all good? Because obviously I've seen some of your videos online of you
bro.
doing your rehab and stuff. How's it feeling?
It's feeling good, bro. It's like been slow, like, but it's kind of been progressing faster than expected. So we've been running on the field, like trying to put more weight on it.
Yo.
'Cause it's quite niggly. So the injury's been good, bro. I still don't know how long until I'm back,
Yeah.
but I'm just like taking it week by week. Sorry, bro.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, so
That's mean.
small wins.
Hard. That's where you got to look for those small ones and set those small little goals.
Hard, man.
Is it hard watching the boys out there? I guess
Bro.
you're a good locker room voice though, surely. Like, hyping the boys up, being, in the locker room and stuff.
Yeah, bro, I'm just like that positive energy kind
Yeah.
of guy, just trying to get the boys up. But yeah, watching the boys train, play, like get itchy feet, man.
Yeah.
But I just try and kind of make myself important in other ways.
Yo.
Like you said, in the locker room
Yeah.
and meetings, just chipping in and stuff like that. It's hard to talk in meetings because like you're not playing, so
Yeah.
so but yeah, just around the changing room, just having a voice and
Yo.
being around the brothers.
That's mean, bro. So basically what I thought was that we start off with a little bit of your background, bro, because obviously we both born and raised in Wellies, bro.
Well, you would.
I mean, we were in the same schools, but we were like same friend group sort of thing, and we mixed and matched. So before we start, actually, one of our mutual friends, I'm not going to say who it is, has told me some funny stories. So hopefully we'll see how those get on. But so what primary school did you go to, bro?
Bro, I went to Newtown School.
Oh, yo.
Bro, do you remember when I played you at basketball?
Yes, you're too small down low.
Do you remember you used to wear your white headband?
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, because
Gonna crush you, bro.
Oh, shut up. Bro, because a little fun fact about me, actually, I'm colorblind, bro. So basically, I don't know, whoever played mini ball back in the day, it's like mini basketball. I think when you're like 5 to you're 10, you wear these like armbands, and the other team wear armbands as well, and you match up with the person with the same color. And I wouldn't know who I was marking, and I'd always get in trouble and do fouls, bro. And that was the worst, dude. Oh my god.
But you were pretty gangs then, because I remember, like I was hard out sporty at primary, and I remember I was always up against you.
Yeah.
So it was just like
I was probably like this tall though.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I was quite small too, but no, went to Newtown Primary School, bro.
So after that, you went to Ebis?
Yeah, I went to Evans Bay, even though I lived right next to Swiss.
True.
I went to Ebis because Jules went there.
Controversial.
Yeah, no. I went to Ebis, and that's where like I met all the brothers. Johnny.
Yo.
I just met all the boys that I'm good friends with now. Chops. And it's 2 years there, bro, and then headed over to the best college in Wellington.
Wellington College, let's go! So, bro, at Ebis, obviously, as I said before, got a few stories, but I heard you're a bit of a dancer.
Oh,
And
yeah, a little bit, yeah.
What was your favorite dance?
I used to love You Got Served back in the day, bro.
Oh, true.
Like the dance movie, You Got Served. So I used to like choreograph or teach other boys, like, because I used to sit there, bro, watch the movie, learn every single movie, like, learn every single move, and then it was just like, I'll go and teach the boys.
Hey, yeah, bro, because as I said, the person that told me some funny stories, supposedly Ardie one time was, he got told by the teacher, hey, you know, you're the dance teacher. Can you please teach all your friends some dance moves? And he's like, oh, fuck, what am I going to do? So he just went home, watched You Got Served, and literally move for move,
Move
copied
for
it.
move, bro. That's it, man. Batman school, cook, clean.
Yeah, and let's go. Yeah,
We
bro.
still do the moves now, bro.
100%.
You know why that mutual friends? Because he was the one that was learning it.
And he couldn't get it up, keep up with the choreograph, eh? What he does. So also, so obviously dancing, you know, did that help? Do you reckon that helped with your rugby at all, bro? With like I guess not learning plays, but just I guess dancing.
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm not a bloody professional dancer or anything, but like I just know like the way you can control your body, the way you move.
Yeah.
Back then it was pretty gangs.
Yeah.
Like coordination, like listening to music and having that beat. You know, like
Yeah.
I think like part of it transfers into like rugby and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, being coordinated, being able to control your body, bro.
Yeah.
So and it just it's just fun.
Yeah.
So like that fun element for me, loving dance, I like loving to dance, kind of just transferred into like sport,
Yeah.
like just everyday life kind of thing for me.
Yeah, because the reason I say that, bro, is obviously as a, you know, style bender.
Yeah.
He always talks about how, you know, his dancing always helped with his fighting, and everyone talks about it. And I just thought, you know, does that relate back to your rugby? And I guess it does a little bit, which is cool.
Bro.
So also, I hear you had some pretty cool hairstyles back in the day. So, John, I heard you had some blonde tips, a mohawk, and I hear your hair used to be straight back in the day, but now it's curly. How does that work out?
Oh, bro, I've been through the whole shebang, man. Like I was baldy. I had a like mohawk and blonde mohawk.
Same, bro.
Yeah, I used to straighten my hair, like, you know, when the straightening hair was kind of in the trends.
Yeah.
Used to straighten my hair and have like the spiky back.
Yeah, bro.
And then this thing like that.
Bring it down like the goth ones.
Yeah, and then all those kind of hairstyles, and then come to this.
The natural.
Natural,
bro. So obviously back at Ebis you would have been 12, 13. Do you
Yeah.
think back then you knew you were going to be a professional rugby player?
No way, bro.
Nah.
No way. I was just a little kid just having fun.
Yeah.
Sport, I love sport. Sport was in my family. Every chance I got out to get out, I like get out and be active.
Yeah.
I was there, bro. Like
Yeah.
12, 13, playing dodgeball, like everything.
Yeah.
Being active, I was just keen, and I didn't really think about professional footy. I kind of admired players that were playing
Yeah.
at that time, but never really thought I'd be in that position.
I mean, what other sports did you play back at Ebis?
Bro, heaps, man. Like we had table tennis,
Oh,
we
yeah.
had table tennis comps,
Oh, wow.
touch, dodgeball, what else? Like rugby, obviously.
Yeah, how were those lunchtime rugby games?
Bro, we weren't allowed to play lunchtime rugby, so we
Oh, hey.
would like sneak it, bro, like pretend. But no, they were hissing, bro.
Yeah.
They were hissing.
Because I know I keep bringing up the stories, but I got another story from,
Oh,
from our
no.
mutual friend.
Bro, this mutual friend,
Yeah.
hey. Snitch, man.
You know who you are.
Snitch.
So supposedly, what the bro would do is he'd run up to the other team and he'd throw them the ball, and he'd wait for them to catch it, and then as soon as they catch it, he'd just get up and dump them straight away. Is this true or not?
Bro, yeah. I have like this, when I was at school, bro, I had this like mental button, bro. Like someone pissed me off.
Yeah.
Like it was one of those like get tackled and I'll just do the roll the ball onto it, run it straight. And,
Bro,
like those angry ones.
So hard. That's like me back in the day. Obviously not on the same level as you, but if someone was like playing 1-on-1 against me in basketball and they'd cross me, bro, I'd just do anything I could to try and embarrass them.
Yeah,
next,
yeah,
you know,
hard,
those
hard.
ones, eh?
And that was just that was me at intermediate.
Oh, bro, that's crack up, G. So Ebis obviously had a great time, met some awesome people.
Yeah, bro. Like I met a long lifetime friend. He was a teacher of mine, bro. Met Johnny,
Oh, yeah,
obviously,
yeah,
who's best friends. But I got to give credit to this dude. Like my teacher was Justin Gray, Mr. Gray. Not only he was a teacher, but when we were growing up, we didn't really have much. Financially, we didn't have a car. And obviously, me and my bro, we were playing rugby and making rep teams and stuff like that. And games were out in the hut in Porirua, bro, and we had no way of getting out there. And this guy kind of like offered to take us. So every weekend, he was doing that. He was always looking after us, bro. So, and now I look back, bro, and he's one of the key guys that I always am grateful for. I always say hello and his family. Because it's those moments, bro, you look back and you're like, shucks, if he didn't take us, I wouldn't probably be here right now. You know?
Oh, exactly. And you think he didn't have to do that, did he? You know, and now, because we're this age, we sort of think back and like, oh, bro, you're the man, eh? Like
Yeah.
at the time we're like, come on, just take us, hurry up,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. And you always remember, like you always have one or two teachers that you always remember for the rest of your
Hard.
life, and it's always genuinely the ones that like care for you outside of school.
Oh, bro, 100%.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, that's awesome, bro. So obviously EBIS, and then from EBIS you went, as you said, to the best college, Wellington. Nah, jokes. You went to Rongotai. How did you find that?
Rongotai, bro, I loved it, eh? Went there, bro, and I was pretty lucky, man, because like you know how sometimes you go to college and you kind of have that like new school, like, trying to find your friends and stuff like that. I was lucky to have the older bro there.
Oh yeah, true.
So
was he 7th form when you were 3rd form?
nah, he was 6th form.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you
was
had 2
sixth-
years with him. That's cool.
Yeah, 2 years with him, and it was lucky that like his year and his boys had little brothers the same year as me.
Oh yo.
So like
Oh man.
we went
perfect.
there, and then when Jules and that were
Yeah.
hanging, and then we just kind of just like followed through.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, Rongotai was mean, bro. Like coming through the young ages, going to school, and then just all the memories, you know, with
Yeah.
the boys, eh?
Just
Like
those things that you like, even hanging out at the canteen, just little
Yeah.
things that you thought back then was stupid, but now it's like, oh my god, I wish I could do
it's
that, bro.
gangs, eh?
Because obviously, I don't know what you're like, but me, I don't see my boys as much as I should, bro, because of mahi and all
Yeah,
other
yeah.
things in life.
100%.
Oh, true. So, did you just play rugby at Rongotai, or did you play other sports?
No, volleyball, rugby, touch. What else?
All right, you played heaps.
Yeah, I wish I played basketball, but
Yeah.
there's just no time.
Because Joey made it in front of you, eh?
What's that?
Joey made it in front of you.
But yeah, played those kind of sports, bro, at college, and I wasn't only in sports, bro. I love productions.
Yeah, I heard, bro.
love acting and stuff like that. So I was in a few productions, and like I love drama and acting and stuff.
That's awesome, bro.
So like I was just like trying all these different things.
It's cool, bro. So, when rugby's all said and done, you think you'd get in front of the big screen?
Ah man,
Come on, Ulz.
bro.
Surely. Surely.
You never know.
Yeah,
you
hey,
never know.
never say never, bro. That's what they say, right?
But yeah,
So
I
you-
wish.
Sorry, carry on, bro.
No, I wish.
Oh, yeah. So, you said you were at high school for 2 years when Jules was there.
Yeah.
Did you play First 15 any of those years?
Yeah, bro. I played first 15 4th form.
Oh, true. Oh, so you got to play with them.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was me, bro.
Yeah.
But like I was always on the bench. I was like the guy that was like I might have got like 10 minutes or 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But that was the year. I think that was the last time we beat Wellington. Wellington College. We beat Cole that my 4th form year.
Was that when Sops was playing?
That's when Sops, Titapu, and
Oh,
all them were
bro.
playing. Yeah.
Honey Apollo. Who else do they have? They have heaps of Hayden Cripps.
Henning Cripps, Reggie, Jeff.
Bro,
Yeah.
that was
So
stacked day.
bro, and I was just like little 4th form on the bench. I didn't get on
Oh,
that
hey.
game. But yeah, I remember that game.
Yeah,
My
because
full
what?
form, yeah.
Because I know now you play 7, obviously, but
Yeah.
I don't know if people know. But I remember when, because I went to Wellington College when Ardie was at Rongotai. I was the same year as him. You actually played centre,
Centre,
eh?
Yeah.
So
yeah, I was 13, bro. We just had mean as loose forwards,
yeah.
and like we were short on backs.
Oh, better than you.
What?
Loose forwards better than you.
Oh,
Oh.
right up there back
Yeah.
in that day.
True.
Yeah, bro, and like I could play like a back, like I was like razzle
Razzle dazzle.
or razzle. And then the coach just asked me if I wanted to play in the backs, bro, and I was like, hard.
Mean.
So I
Did you,
just
did
jumped
you
in
move
there.
around a bit, or were you just in centre?
Nah, centre,
Oh,
pretty
true.
much. Yeah,
Mean.
13.
That's awesome. So you obviously play 7 now. You played centre back then. Would you ever think about playing elsewhere, like other than 7? Because you play for obviously 7
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
Canes
yeah.
now and the ABs.
Yeah, hard. Like I think last year I played 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah.
So like loose tray is all good, but
What about back line.
yeah, I love to. Oh, I love to, but yeah, midfield would
Yeah.
be mean, and I want to say wing. I'm not fast enough for wing, but yeah,
'Cause
around the midfield.
Because you played 7s, obviously, so that would have obviously, you could do heaps of, I guess, back sort of stuff when you play 7s,
Yeah,
right?
bro, and that's where like I got most of my skill set from was,
Yeah.
bro, like playing 7s and just jamming with the boys, at lunchtime, and like I just took those skills into the flanker. So, being a flanker, I wasn't a normal flanker, bro,
Yeah.
because I was like doing these like massive runs and stuff, and not what a traditional flanker does. So, all the skills and stuff that I learnt just jamming touch and just like being Rasley with the boys and just joking around, kind of just transferred into my footy.
That's awesome, eh? Those lunchtime games, eh?
Yeah, scraps.
Bro, it was crazy. I was thinking about it today, bro. Rongotai, like especially in your year, you had some talented people, not just sportsmen, but people come out of your year. I remember you had Joe Tarps, who now plays rugby league
At the Raiders.
at the Raiders, and you also had a few actors, Tane, and you had Jaden.
Jaden, bro.
That's crazy. Do you think that's because of? Is that a reflection on a Rongotai, you think, and how they?
Yeah, bro. I reckon it was, and I think we just had a real special year that year. And we were quite close that year, bro. I remember our poly club, bro. We had about over 300 guys on poly club.
Oh wow!
And it wasn't just all Pacific
Oh,
and
true.
Māori. There were some European dudes too.
Yo.
So it was just like a reflection of like that year, bro. And
Yeah.
we're all close knitted.
Yeah.
Like we always keep in touch, like when we can. Like, and it's just mean, bro. Like it's when we see each other now, it's just like, yo, Rongotai, yo, let's go.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, because how many people were in your year at like 74? And like hundreds, 200?
Yeah, like 100, 200, yeah, something like that.
Because I mean, shout out to Women's College, but my year wasn't as talented as your year, you know. And it's ridiculous how many people came out like doing so big things now, you know.
Yeah.
So, what do you miss the most, bro, about Rongotai? Obviously, the brothers and stuff. That's pretty standard. But if you could, I guess, go back and have a day, and you could, think about what you want to do on that day, or your favorite things, what would it be?
It would be Poly Club, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Poly Festival. Like looking back now, at that time I thought it was just a mean chance to like be with the boys.
Yeah.
Like connect in that way, dance, do like slap dances and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And even though our teacher was like, this is like culture, this is who we are. When I was seeing from when like throughout my poly, I was like,
Yeah.
But now looking at it now that I'm older, like I wish I could go back because like we just did the performance for the Hurricanes.
Yeah, I've seen that, bro. Amazing.
And like that, I got that, the feeling that I had at college, I got that during last week with like just being with the brothers and performing and doing an item.
Yo.
But it was more that, like when I look back, it's more than that now. It's like our culture, it's our people, it's our identity within ourselves, learning like slap dance or learning a bit about our culture. I had that every day for 5 years.
But just didn't understand
it until now.
Yeah.
So if I could go back, bro, I'll go back, man. And when I do a performance, I'm like real proud of it.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. That's awesome, bro. So obviously after Rongotai, you went straight into pro footy.
Yeah.
How did you find that transition? Obviously, because not many people do that, right?
Yeah. It was pretty interesting at the time. Like at that time, I was like,
let's go. Wearing all your gears, eh?
Yeah. Right, that was
like, some gears, yo.
I was like, bro, boys, my shout. I got you. But like, I got a PU contract my last year of college, so I was like, I was getting paid at college, but like it wasn't in heaps. It was just all good. But then
more than most college kids, though, right?
Oh, that's it, bro. And straight after it, made the sevens. Had some money coming through, and I was just like, at that time, I was like, yo, let's go. I'm living the life. This is it. It can't end.
Yeah.
So it was all good. Like I enjoyed it. I got to travel to sevens. You travel to like different countries and different places in the world, bro. 18-year-old, but unreal. It was like crazy, man.
Where did you go?
Like Vegas, London, Scotland.
Were you with Amby Curtis
Nah.
in Vegas? Oh, because I seen him when I was over there.
He was after me.
Oh, true.
Yeah. I was there 213 or 212.
Oh yeah. He was there 2014, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, true. So you went to Vegas. Where else?
Vegas, London.
Oh wow.
Paris. What I say? Sydney. Like just all these clubs that played the Wellington Sevens. Probably the last one that was packed.
Yeah. That's disappointing, bro? Yeah. I mean, obviously I wasn't on the field, but off the field was a lot of. I mean, anyone watching, bro, you know how? I mean, about 10 years ago, not that long ago, actually, 7 years ago, was Hissing. It was probably my favorite weekend of the whole year.
Hard, bro.
And then it sort of just went
because I think they party peoples, bro.
Yeah.
They just stopped the partying pretty much, and then people just didn't want to come.
Yeah. Oh, true. So out of all those places when you travelled for sevens, what was your favorite?
I'd say probably at that time Vegas, bro.
Yeah.
Like just because I was it
the bright lights.
Bright lights, bro. I remember flying in on the plane at night time, bro. And it was just like a kid from Burrampore and I had never been out of the country. I think that was my first time out of the country, bro, when I made professional footy.
Oh wow.
And I remember flying into Vegas, and it was just like the MGM. and just all that. I didn't know MGM
Yeah,
at
yeah,
the
yeah,
time,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but just seeing all the lights, bro, then driving to our hotel, and it's just like, what the hell?
Right.
And then I still buzz out because when I see movies, I'm like, I stayed there.
Have you?
Yeah. So Vegas, bro.
Yeah. Who was in the Sevens team that year?
I had all the OGs, bro, like DJ Forbes,
Oh, wow.
Lotte, Tomasi Tama,
Oh wow.
Solomon King, Frank Halei,
Oh my
Charles
God.
Pietel.
No.
Yeah, all those boys, bro. So I like, as a young kid going into an environment like that, bro, like you just learn heaps
Yeah.
off those dudes, yeah.
Heard DJ Forbes is a hissing trainer, just like unreal, eh?
Yeah, he still is now and he's retired. But yeah, just like the rigs on the lads.
Bro, his traps start like hero.
Bro, just like
Bro. So
Yeah.
obviously you did your sevens and stuff, and then because you didn't end up going to the Olympics, eh?
Nah, so I put my name forward
Yeah.
in 2016. I played the Wellington and Sydney tournament.
Yeah.
Then I was supposed to play in Paris and another one, I think, because we would play 4 tournaments, but I pulled out before those 2 tournaments.
Oh, okay.
Just because I was just enjoying playing 15s. Like I
15s,
came back to Hurricanes. I was playing good. I was
Yeah.
in good form. And I was just like enjoying it more than I was probably those 2 tournaments that I was playing in with Sevens at
Oh,
that
yeah.
time.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just decided to like pull plug.
Yeah. No, fair enough, bro. And if
yeah.
you're playing well and I guess long-term goal, eh, playing 15s and whatnot.
Yeah. We
So-
won a championship that year, bro. So I'm like
Oh,
grateful.
Oh, was that? Oh,
Yeah,
true.
2016. So I'm stoked that like I stayed
With
'cause
it.
with it, bro.
Bro, I mean. So what was it like playing with your brother and for the Canes, bro? Was that probably one of your biggest accomplishments, I guess, and like one of your favorite games to play, that first game with them?
Yeah, bro, 100%. I remember it like vividly against the Waratahs at the Cape Town. People ask me what the highlight of my rugby career is, and it's playing with Bus,
I mean,
professional like Hurricanes and ABs.
yeah. Oh, yeah, true, because you played both,
Yeah,
obviously.
played both, bro, and it's not often that you get to do that with your brother.
100%, bro.
And yeah, I just remember that moment, bro. It was quite special. He was carving it up at that time,
Yeah.
and I just come on the scene and yeah, just not only for ourselves, bro, it was for like mum and dad
I was
and,
going to say all the
and
fun.
our families, bro. Like
Yeah.
been through a lot, and
Yeah.
to think that we made it,
Yeah.
it was pretty gangs.
Oh, bro, that would have been an unreal feeling for your family.
Yeah,
I mean, speaking of family, I heard that your mum and your aunties are massive supporters on the Oris field as well.
oh, bro, I don't know, supporters or borderline
Cheerleaders?
Sometimes, bro, like, cause my old man, he's like quite like he's in the shadows and
Yeah.
like doesn't like being, and mum's just like loud and
Yeah.
just like supporting.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to tell her like, mum, like you can scream and support, but sometimes it's borderline like abuse.
Does she listen to you or what?
Yeah, she does. But like like that, our island families, bro, like they just go hard.
Oh, bro.
But they've mellowed down now, and it's all good because I just stand next to him, like give her the eyes, like mum,
Yeah.
And like dad's like standing on the other
Yeah,
side.
like, oh, true.
Yeah, he stays away from it, bro, because he knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old man.
So do you think, like, Oris, obviously you're a big family guy and
Yeah,
you're massively in, like, it's a really family culture there at Oris. I've been down to a few games and it's just like you see the same people, aunties, uncles, nephews, nieces, literally like a massive family.
Yeah.
Do you think that sort of helps shape the way you are and the way you play?
Yeah, 100%, bro. I think family was just instilled in me through my parents.
Yeah.
And it just helped being at Ori's, bro, because like I remember I met Ambrose when I was 4 at Ori's, and he knows,
True.
and now he's my best mate. Like he's one of my brothers.
Yeah.
So there's so many people that I met at a young age at Ori's, and we just become friends now. So it's mean, like it's a family feel. Like would go there, play rugby for kids,
Yeah.
and we wouldn't go home. We'll just stick around and wait for the adults and the prems to play.
That's awesome.
They played, and then there was club rooms at night time. Dad was, having a few beers, and would be like running around with the other kids,
Yeah,
eating
yeah.
pies and stuff like that.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
So it was just a mean as day. I think all clubs are like that, bro. But Ori's are special, and obviously we had Ma'a
Yeah.
at that time, who was the only All Black. So he
True.
was like he was like our hero, bro. Every time
Yeah,
he
yeah.
came down to the club, it was just like,
Oh my God.
yeah, like those gangs, bro.
Because who else was some Abbies? Obviously you and Jules,
Yeah.
Ma'a. Was it anyone else?
Bro, yeah, John Gallagher.
Oh,
the
sure.
fullback. Just like oldies, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me, I don't mean to disrespect. But we got Black Ferns now,
Oh,
Jonah and Aisha.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, bro. So the club's doing well.
Yeah. Do you think, Is there most ABs at Auris than any other club in Wellington, or?
I think it's quite even, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some clubs do those ones, like, you know how players are from Auckland, but they're playing at the Hurricanes.
Oh, yeah.
And then they're assigned to a club, and then they make the All Blacks. Haven't played a game, but they put their photo up as like...
Doesn't count, Nails. Doesn't count. Take those down.
Yeah.
Oh, true. So, obviously, you're a rugby player and stuff and that, but similar to me, you've got a clothing brand.
Yeah, man.
You've come out with Ardie Savea clothing with your partner, Sass.
Yeah.
How's that been going, bro?
Yeah, it's been going good, bro. Obviously, we manufacture our stuff out of China now.
Yeah.
So the whole coronavirus thing's kind of put of a... kind of like we're at a standstill at the moment. They've just opened up, so hopefully get our winter samples soon.
Yeah.
But the whole journey, bro, we've been in the business for two and a bit years.
Yeah.
And like SARS doesn't get paid from it. I don't get money from it.
Yeah.
So all the money that we make is just going into the business.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like we had 2 years now, and we're trying to figure out how we can do that, if SARS goes on a wage or not.
Yeah.
But it's more so like the process that we're enjoying.
Yeah.
Learning the game, learning business.
Right, trusting the process too.
Yeah, you know, and like we got a purpose, and that purpose is that mental well-being stuff.
Yeah.
Which is real big. So we're still trusting that, and also trying to work with some mentors that we have that can kind of guide us in the right direction.
Yeah.
So clothes is like the clothing business is okay.
It's more what you're portraying through the clothes.
Yeah, bro, it's more of that. So I don't know if clothing will be there after footy.
Yeah.
But I know that helping people and spreading love.
That's awesome.
That's that main purpose. So I can do that in different avenues.
That's
I'm
awesome.
just using clothes at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, so you think you'll go through different avenues with?
Yeah,
it
just depends if like the clothing business keeps going and it keeps flourishing, and we're able to turn over money. But if it doesn't, then we might have to look elsewhere, and do other things.
Because I see heaps of hoodies around, like the Beer Belted ones, bro. I see them around all the time.
100%.
What was the first time when I know me, what my reaction was like, I was trying to be the humble ones. Oh yeah, whatever. But when you saw your first piece of clothing on someone, how did it make you feel?
Let's go,
let's go. Yeah, hey.
I was probably like,
yeah. I made it. I don't care if I don't see another hoodie. I made it.
Like, especially when you see someone like overseas, bro. Like I remember I was at an airport and I seen like this kid came and asked me for foot. I'm like, yeah, didn't even know. And I looked down and he was wearing one of my shorts, and I was like, let's go. Like it's it helps though because of like rugby and stuff. And
yeah.
A lot of like our customers are all like from the rugby countries, like France and Africa and stuff like that. So it's a journey and a half, bro. We're kind of like, we knew nothing about business, clothing, like probably like yourself, bro. But over the 2 years, I've learned so much.
Oh, bro.
And it's like, if I lose the money that I invested in, I wouldn't say it's okay, but I said I'd rather do that and gain all the experience than go to uni and get like a
100%, bro.
Like a, no disrespect, like an average degree and be in debt.
Oh, exactly.
Okay,
100%, bro. Yeah. No, that's cool. So if you could sort of say what's your favorite part of having, you've actually already said because of the mental health stuff. Yeah. So what do you think is the toughest part about having a clothing brand, bro?
The toughest part is having to, like, if you want to make it and go big, you have to invest big, So like we're at the stage now, like whatever money we're turning over, we're just putting back into the business, and it's just like happening. Whereas in like, it's like if we want to make more units and stuff, we've got to put more money into it. Yeah. And it's like, is it a risk and a reward thing? But we're still deciding on that. So just like little decisions like that, bro, it's quite tough. Yeah. And yeah, pretty much that, bro. That's
mean. So have you got some like stuff ready for your winter collection? Or
yeah. So has
that been affected by the coronavirus?
Yeah. So we're supposed to get our samples like a couple months ago, but because of the coronavirus.
Oh, bro, the standstill.
No, sorry, the Chinese New Year happened, and then coronavirus happened. So like we missed out on all this time. So but that's the hardest thing as well, is like summer happens. Like we've just finished designing summer. Yeah. And then like and it releases, and then you're like, relax, chill. But then like once summer's done, you have to work on your winter samples.
Yeah, bro.
And then start designing summer 220.
Oh, bro.
So it's just like a never-ending process.
Bro, preach.
Yeah. Whereas, and I thought it was just like, I designed summer relax now.
Yeah. And you got to be careful as well, because you try and plan in advance. But bro, if you plan a year in advance and you want to bring it out in a year, someone might do it before you, or it might be out of fashion by then. So you sort of got to be careful with when
careful way, like, and yeah, you've got to be careful, and like you're planning for this, like, okay, it will cost this much, but if this collection does like caca, then you're like, damn, that was the money that I was going to use for that. So
exactly,
like, you have to reinvest and stuff like that. So it's like all this kind of learning and stuff, but I wouldn't change it for the world, because I'm like, bro, like this is gangs, because we're learning
hard, bro. So does Sas like it? Does she enjoy, like, did you enjoy working together? Like, how does that go?
But we have our like little not scuffles, little like
disagreements.
Disagreements.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Yeah.
You know, we got told never to go into business with one, your best mates, and two, your spouse.
Oh, bro.
And we went. She had a business degree, bro. So like, she pretty much runs everything logistics, like customer, like talking, like emailing customers, dealing with our everything like that. I just deal with the design, creative stuff.
That's cool that way, because I guess your pros and cons, you know, you work out, you sit down, bro. I'm good at this, you're good at that, let's do it together.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. And we kind of complement each other, but she loves it, bro. She loves spreading, like, you know, the love and stuff like that. As a business, we're kind of heading towards that, like marketing and storytelling more. Yeah. Like, you know, what Gary Vee and Ice does.
Yeah, bro.
So we're working on that, and because I've been the face of the business at the moment. Yeah. But pretty much she's like the machine running it. So like, we want to like bring her up. Yeah. And she like Sas, bring her up and kind of share her journey and have more of a voice as well. And
everyone loves a story, bro. And I guess, you know, when you do talk about that to, you know, your customers, they'll love it, bro. Yeah. Yeah, you almost feel bad, like, oh, she's not getting enough credit, and you want to give her more credit, Yeah, I know exactly the feeling, bro. It's pretty similar with me as well. So another thing I actually wanted to talk about was for people that actually follow Ardie on Instagram and a few of his day ones, they've got a thing called Band of Brothers, right?
Yeah.
And I think, bro, I think that is awesome, like how you guys get together every so often. But do you want to sort of talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, man. So the Band of Brothers like was formed. So it's pretty much a group of guys that come together once a week throughout the year, and pretty much just share the load, talk about our pits and peaks of the week, so our ups and downs of the week. Someone's on a word each week. So like, for example, I might be on the word and talk about courage and what that means to me, and then it's just kind of an open floor discussion, and then we worship at the end. So
cool.
And we just sing like songs and we worship. Just like it's like a release, man. Like, it's real cool. So we have kind of been doing that, and a bit of history about that. That was formed by just two dudes that were going through shit in their lives. Pretty much messaged each other, let's go for a car ride. They went for a car ride, bro, and then started talking about what was going on and shared what they were going through. And then they were like, bro, let's catch up once a week, because it's helped them. It's helped them.
Hard.
Then 2 people turned into 4 turned into 6 into 8, bro. And then it's just like become this like once a week thing. And bro, seeing some of the boys' growth in the space of like 3 years, because it's been 3 years now since it's like the group started.
Oh, true. Yeah. Bro, that must be amazing, eh? Seeing, I guess if you've been there for a while, seeing, you know, where they've started and where they're at now. And I think that's an amazing idea, with obviously, because that sort of relates back with your mental health stuff with Ardie Savea clothing, and that's cool that you sort of can come together as a group and you know, talk about that sort of stuff, because as you say, with men nowadays, bro, it's hard talking about your feelings,
hard. It's either one, we talk about it like short talk, or two, we talk through jokes and humor.
Yeah, like more good, bro. Like
yeah. Or like, you know, so it's me, bro, because you kind of see a different side, and it's like deeper chat, like it's you can be as vulnerable as you want.
Yeah.
What usually happens, bro, we go around in a circle, people talking about their pits.
Yeah.
Well, it takes one person to like really be vulnerable. Yeah. And everyone's like, hey, bro. And then like, I've shed tears, bro. I've like bawled my eyes out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, bro. And it's just like a release.
It's almost like a safe place,
It's a safe space, bro.
Yeah.
It's a safe space. And that's the beautiful thing about it. Like, you can go in there and just be yourself, talk about your problems, your good things, and the best thing is we celebrate each other. Yeah, because as males, bro, like we're humble. We're like, you know, like you said, we're like, bro, you're the man. Your clothing line's mean, and you're like, oh yeah, it's all good, bro.
That's all right. Well, we should be like, I know.
Yeah,
I work hard.
This group's like, when you say your peak or something, it's like a massive peak. they'll like celebrate it, bro.
Yeah.
And it's just like, just always that positive encouragements.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, they're hard on you. It's like, if you say you want to be this and work on this,
Yeah.
and like in a month's time, you're still the same. Like the boys can be like, also like,
Yeah.
you know, we
Hold them accountable.
hold them accountable.
For sure.
So it's like, bro, it's mean, bro. It's like, yeah, it's our life group.
That's awesome, bro. And obviously, you do that walk. You did a few walks, eh? So how did that come about, bro?
Man, I just wanted to like just build community and just to give back. And at that time, I realized the privileged position that I am in, and the amount of people that would love to like get to know me. And for me, I was thinking, man, if like my hero did that when I was a kid, and I was able to go and mix and mingle, then that would be awesome. So I thought I'd put it out there. Had like people turn up.
Yeah.
Bro, we just went for like a normal walk, but
Yeah.
we just talked and caught up and
Yeah.
pretty much just met new friends.
That's awesome, bro. You like not many. I don't even know if anyone's done that, bro. And I think you're sort of paving the way for other people to do stuff like that. Because as you say, like imagine you, little 5-year-old Ardie Savea, Ma'a puts that online.
Yeah.
You'd be the first one there, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Right?
I'd be busting, telling my parents, please get me there, you know?
Yeah.
So, I just try and give back, bro, and whatever I do. And it's awesome we have social media now because we can give back from that, you know?
Exactly.
And, just doing those walks, it's just a good chance to just connect with people.
Yeah. So got a few sections to finish off, bro.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
So I got a little scenario for you.
Yeah.
Firstly, what's your favorite, like, if you want to go out for a drink or if you want to go hang out with in a bar with your boys, what would be your
A
favorite in Wellington?
Malibu pineapple.
Yeah, and what would be your favorite bar to have that in? So, like, you know, Siglo or whatever.
Man, I'd say
Any, bro, any
Bro.
country, anything.
any country.
Anywhere.
Oh, bro, in Buenos Aires.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Silly bars over there.
Uptown. It's like, bro, there's heaps of bars that are hidden.
Yeah?
So like, say like,
VIP, is it? No,
not yeah. So like, say it's a flower shop. So you're walking down the street, you see a normal flower shop, and then you'll go in,
Yeah.
and there's like, you know, those refrigerator doors, those like
Yeah.
big ones.
Yeah.
You just like open it, bro, and it's just downstairs. It's just like a restaurant, nightclub.
Wow.
Like heaps
That's
of things
mean.
like that, bro. Like just real like
Yeah.
gangster. Like not even locals know about these. Like you have to know through like word of mouth and stuff.
Yeah, oh, that's gangster.
Yeah.
So say, okay, you're walking, what's it called? Uptown.
Uptown, bro.
You're walking into Uptown. You get past the bouncers, you say, what's up?
Yeah.
You get on the dance floor, all right? you got an option of two moves. You can either do a massive whip,
Yeah.
or you can just pull it back with a nay-nay. What would you do?
Bro, probably the nay-nay. Yeah.
Nay-nay? Why is that?
Just because nay-nay, and then you can just move it to a body roll.
Oh! Okay, sweet. So you've done your nay-nay, right?
Yeah.
And then you go to the bar, you get the Malibu drink
Yeah.
with the boys, you're having a great time, you turn around, bro, and you got another option for a dance move. So you've either hit the wall,
Well, yeah.
or you can hit the folks. What are you gonna do?
I'm hit the wall, bro.
Why is that? Is it not more variation as well? Or
Just like
it's in trend.
that's me. Yeah. That's me.
All right, so you've obviously finished your drinks. You're on your way home. Probably get a munch, and you're gonna go over to get a feed. So you've got an option of another two dance moves. So you can either do a lazy sea walkover with the boys, or you can do a moonwalk. What are you gonna do?
I'll do the sea walk, bro.
Sea walk? Bit more flavour as well, eh?
You can move your whole body, you know.
Yeah.
Moonwalk's quite hard.
Yeah. Might slip, eh? No, I mean, all right. So we're gonna finish off with just some quick fire questions.
Yeah, bro, hard.
They're just general ones. So first one is your favorite cafe in Welly.
Prefab.
Prefab. Favorite bar in Wellington.
Ooh, this is a tough one.
It is.
Favorite bar, I'd say one of the quiet ones. I'd say, bro, K-Bar.
Bro.
You know why? 'Cause the music.
Correct. Bro, I can 100% vouch for that. I'm dead, bro. I'm dead. I was not expecting
Don't
that
cut
shit.
that out. You weren't expecting that. Eh? You were expecting Sigler.
Yeah, bro, I was expecting something else.
Bro,
like
I love
Mishmon.
K-Bar. I go there to start my night, bro, because it's just like, if I do go out, I'll go there. Just because it's like mean island music, like it's like remixes.
Yeah.
Because when you go down more, it's just like techno.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Nah, I know what you mean, 100%. I'm so dead at that, bro. Favorite athlete, like in general, any athlete.
I'd say LeBron James, bro.
Yeah. Favorite New Zealand athlete.
New Zealand athlete, Israel Adesanya.
Yeah.
Bro,
What do you think about his fight on the weekend?
He's gangs, bro. He's copying a lot of shit. But like, he's smart, man. You ain't gonna go toe to toe with a guy that can brawl.
Bro, well, 100%.
You know, like,
You stick to your strengths, bro.
stick to your strengths, say.
100%. Your favorite NBA team?
Favorite NBA team, bro. I was a big fan. Like, I'm a big fan of players, bro.
Yeah.
So I was a big fan of Westbrook.
Oh, yeah.
So I was a big OKC fan because
Yeah.
Steve was there.
Yeah.
But bro, I'm like chopping and changing now.
You want to say
like,
Lakers, Ben Your favorite meal? So this is your last meal you're ever gonna have. Like you get to pick one meal, a starter, a main, and it's actually not even cooked fire. Right? A starter, a main, and a dessert. What are you gonna have?
Bro, I love Asian cuisine, bro. So
Yo.
the meal would be like sushi or like just anything Asian cuisine.
Yeah.
And dessert, ice cream.
Ice cream, any?
Yeah, any ice cream. Bro.
Any?
Yeah, I love ice cream.
All right, so you're taking Sas out for a date.
Yeah.
What would be the ideal date? What would be the ideal date for her and you? Just think about both parties.
Yeah, I think for us, crazy story. Like when I made money and stuff, I thought going out for like flash restaurants were like the get like the main thing. It's still nice now, but I think ideal is I've got a truck, I've got a back, putting a mattress on the back. If it's the sunset, going there, having a little picnic of any kind of food that we want to eat, and just sitting there and have some music.
That's
just
awesome, mate.
just
Little
chat.
things, eh?
Little things like that, bro.
Yeah.
Would be ideal.
Yeah, oh, that's awesome. And last one, because as I say, you're a bit of a dancer. Your favorite dance move?
Favorite dance move, bro. I think it's the body roll, eh?
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Like this.
Hey. Did you learn that from You Got Served or?
I can't remember, eh?
No, so that's it's been 40 minutes, bro. So I will let you get home to Sas. I know she's cooking you dinner. Appreciate you being here, bro. And I mean, you're doing massive things in the community, and I know I'm proud of you, and everyone's proud of you, bro. So
thanks, bro. Thanks for having me, Miles. I know this is the start of your journey here, but it's gangs and it's mean too, bro. So keep it up.
Appreciate yours.
My man. Let's go.